can't anger the panda. Assuming you're not going to interview for favour, maybe playoffs. You know, it depends when the schedule falls. I'm digging it. Do people still say I'm digging it? What does Panda do with the VODs? She uploads them to the VODs channel. So if you ever miss any of the games live, there's a few ways you can watch. You can just watch the VOD live on Twitch if you want the full chat experience recap. Or you can just go watch the full live stream if you want to avoid spoilers as well on my main YouTube channel. Or if you're just interested in a specific game, if I show you my VODs channel, you'll see. It's actually really... Panda's done a really good job sort of breaking up all the games and making it really easy to find. You know, a lot of the time when I want to go back and check comps and stuff, I actually don't eat them. I actually go use my own channel, not to self-endorse here, but I use my own channel because I find this is actually, you know, if I want to go check the comp, the comps that teams were playing or a particular map or anything, it's actually really easy just to go back and find the series I want. Everything is in order. And yeah, the thumbnails make it actually so easy to access to quickly find who you're looking for and everything like that. So yeah, really great job. Yeah, Panda deserves all the credit. All Panda's concept, and she makes all the versions as well. Even helps cover when I make a mess of them and the VOD recording. Alright, while I'm on that note, I should upload this VOD as well. And it was a Zeta Division versus Onside Gaming.
Right.
You can hear the faint cry of Hunter's toilet break in the background.
Why's the chat dead?
Do you not give him some words to word?
Jeez. Hello. Long headset. Hey, Zoe. Is he AFK?
You talking to me?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, sorry, mate. I was
Yeah.
typing.
Oh, my bad. What are we up to?
Messaging. CommanderX.
Oh, interview setup?
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Mute! Oh, luckily my thing was buffering, so I was actually saved by dodgy internet. You know what?
Thank you, Virgin.
Thank you, Virgin.
Unbelievable performance from Virgin there. Clutching up when you need them most.
Yeah, because we were going to do Landon, but Landon's got all these problems where, like, because he's sort of in and out of gaming cafes, he doesn't have a camera. So we tried to use his phone, but then that didn't work. I don't know where he is, actually. I think so.
I don't know, like the Alcacer experience actually seems like for the money they get paid, it seems absolutely incredible that they spend the entire year scribbing from fucking random Saudi internet cafes and they don't have anywhere to play. Pretty sure they're on like a classic, like 2 weeks until the facility's built, 2 weeks until the facility's built, and they've been hearing that since like January. I think that's genuinely like the grind they've been on.
Yeah, I
actually could not take it serious when Mehdi said banking issues yesterday.
Can you stop thanking me when your internet stops? Alright, sorry, Grank fangirl. What was that thing we were watching where we had to kill all the virgins? What was... Oh, wait, hold on. Come on, brain. It's in there. Warpath. Does anyone remember Warpath stream? What was it that character always said about, like... What was it? If I just type in Warpath Virgin, will that get me the result? Yeah, the lady was like, I don't like virgins or something, but I swear it was something else. line. We just Warpath voice lines. All Warpath voice lines. Oh, this is the wrong Warpath.
Somehow these quick players are gonna find a way to take us to New Queen Street. I can taste it.
He can taste the Queen Street.
Morning, Hunter and chat. Morning, Danish boy. Zeta just loves making games close. Yeah, they do.
Does your clean feed keep buffering? Is it a me problem?
I had like one.
Craig problem.
I had one moment that felt like it required a boost today.
It's only been during this break. It's the time it went down during the game. That was most definitely just me. Other than that, it seemed okay. So maybe it's all fine. But now I'm buffering.
Why are
every
we
couple
top
of
dragon
minutes.
Vader arriving? What do you mean, Mags? I'm trying my absolute best to get those endorsers at the end of the game.
It's not that hard, mate. You just have to be a good guy.
That's actually where I fall over.
Oh,
be
no.
honest. That's
Yeah,
usually the
there's your
sticking
problem.
point for me.
Yeah. I guess you're not one of the good ones.
I
Like
mean, the
me.
key. I would choose the bear. That's all I'll say.
You know, like on like movie posters where you get the reviews. I'll just have one there. Sunshine Bread, one of the good ones.
It's brand friendly, I think.
What was I doing? Oh yeah, fucking interviews. Lock in, mate. Come on, brain. Who should we talk to from Peps? Should we see if we can get a cheeky dip?
Why, Kev?
That's the guy. Yeah, my clean feed is buffering all the time. Is it? What's happening?
Fuck. Just not very punchy. Maybe I see it a little bit, Mags. Maybe a teensy bit.
Sorry, bear with me. I'm just finding Dip's
Pairing?
Dip's thing. Oh no way am I already friends with Dip. Great.
What a treat. Speed dial for White Kevin. How do I get a punch go on that carry? Adding that L emote, of course.
Let me add this to the Trello before I forget. Let's see. Peps.
That's going right in the Trello.
You know, you ever seen those streams where it's just like, you just watch a person working and it's just like background someone working? This is what this stream is today.
The hell? Dave's still alive? She's doing all that. Punch myself off the mount.
Vega? Yeah, maybe. Cass said they weren't always down to do interviews each week. Ooh.
They weren't?
Yeah. I don't know if he just like misunderstood me and he thought I was asking him to do one every week. But I might just go...
No, he speaks to the kids and he doesn't want to give up any tactical advantage because he takes OWCS Esports dead serious in the Big 25.
Vega, maybe? Can message Vega. I might just, yeah.
안녕하세요.
I presume it
치즈버거에서
was-
서브 탱커 맡고 있는 승환이라고 합니다.
네, 승환 선수 반갑습니다. 그렇다면 크레이지 라쿤 팀도 만나볼게요.
네, 안녕하세요. 크레이지 라쿤 감독 문정철입니다.
네, 문 감독님도 반갑습니다. 먼저 치즈버거 팀 어제 정말 첫 승의 기회를 아쉽게 놓쳤죠. 좀 5세트까지 가는 접전 끝에서 놓친 까닭에 조금 더 아쉬움이
Don't
있을
leak
것
for liquid.
같은데요.
It's a
어제
good
좀 어떤
shout.
이야기를 나눴을까요?
어제 사실 저희끼리 끝나고 저기 대기실에서 얘기를 하는데 항상 하던 기본기를 못 하다 보니까 계속 자리가 밀려서 졌던 것 같습니다.
좀 어제 좀 게임이 끝나고 제가 승환 선수를 좀
How's the work
봤는데
looking?
너무 아쉬워하는 모습이 또 거기서 좀 안타까움을 느꼈지만 그만큼 더 열심히 경기에 임하지 않았나 싶은 생각이 들었습니다. 자, 그리고 반면 어제 크레이지 라쿤의 경우 제타 디비전을 상대로 3대0 승리를 거두면서 연패의 크레이지 라쿤은 없다, 존재할 수가 없다를 또 보여주셨습니다. 자, 아무래도 경쟁팀이긴 하지만 치즈버거 팀 좀 OWCS 선배로서 또 감고진 코칭
We get predictions for on this quick play game? Yeah, that's a good shout. Nuclear, get on that. Get to work.
승환 선수
Kasaris got passion.
치즈버거 팀에게
Ante got TVNT syndrome, knows exactly what to do. I don't know exactly what to do. That's an insult to people with brains but no hands. I have neither.
점을 말해달라고 하셨잖아요.
I'm going to be live for the next 8 hours doing OWCS drops per chance. You're in luck, Water Bottle. I will be live for the rest of the day. There is
Trying to get
at
the
least
last minute spray, are we?
there's at least 13 hours left of this stream.
Jesus.
Yeah,
block the east, everybody. Block the east.
Yeah, I did Fredo as well. They locked in eventually.
오늘 좀 서로에게 경기에 대한 각오 한마디 나눠.
I'll be taking a cheeky nap in the middle, though I have had 2 coffees.
방금 말하셨듯 코리아의
And we're going to be finishing quite late, so maybe I've been a little bit nap scuppered here.
팀인 만큼 좋게 많은 걸 배우고 가겠습니다.
네, 오늘 한 수 배우고 가겠습니다라고 말씀 들어봤고요. 그렇다면 크레이지 라쿤은 어떨까요?
마냥 좋을 수는 없을 건데 그래도 많이 배워주시고
Going all in on my goat winning, it's not
호되게 가르쳐
happening.
주겠다라고 말씀까지 들어봤습니다. 자, 그렇다면 오늘 이 두 번째 경기 맵 세트도 확인해 보시죠.
Come on, Tracy, you got that. Maybe you don't got that. You need to be gripped out of the. You need to be gripped. This guy's hitting me with an "Are you okay? Are you okay?" day. Is today, and I'm not. Hitting me with the "Are you okay?" for going after him. It's just it's the fattest target on their team. Like, what do you want from me? Also gives me power punch every single time, so it's like, can you blame me?
Right, that's 1 in.
Dude, like, grip me. You're a...
Carry on. Who am I? Actually, I unironically need to check on Psycho's hair.
His hair?
Who else has played all their games? So I've messaged Peps, I've messaged TM, I've messaged Quick. Still have another game today. Genji have another game today. Message VP, message Alcad. So that is EMEA covered. Geeky, I've messaged Sakura. Liquid, I've messaged. I need to message Sakura and Extinction. Now let me remember who the contacts were for that. Why is my stream so dodgy? What's happening? Is it the upload, maybe? Right, I'm cancelling the upload to see if that makes a difference. Players sitting down and stuff.
Okay.
You still got a few minutes. Now we'll just have Astro again. Get Natsuki for Sakura. Kufa interview. Yeah, if the big man is down.
He's so big and greedy.
I don't know if you're watching, Chloe, but yeah, that thumbnail was class. I'm on board.
What? The dragon got 2? How's he done that then?
Wait, who's I going to message? Sakura. Oh yeah, I need to double check. Who were the contacts? I remember. Sakura and Extinction. I can message anyone from Extinction. Who should we go for Extinction? King, Vision. We had Alba, we've had Hattori.
Get King or Vision for sure. Both of them are good.
Donghyun?
Ask him about that shield. What they taught him, what they teach you at school.
We want to reflect on your education first, Donghyun, before we get into this. Oh, speaking of getting into this, we're getting into this. I hope everyone's hungry. Because it's burger time. Baz interview is coming out later today, probably around 1 or 2, so not too far off the end of Korea stream. And then we'll have a Peace interview as well. And actually, honestly, Peace and Baz, they've been giving it big, from what I see.
Setiyu, thank you very much for the tier 1. Thanks for 3 months. Welcome back. Agafat, I'm so big and greedy right now. Believe me, Setiyu, I get it. Welcome back to the Parasocial Friends Club. Farmer's on the hog. We've seen him pull this before, but Jumbin, 2 steps ahead, starting Queen. Fast crash out, sharp push coming out from Crazy Raccoon. They push deep inside. Farmer, 0 for 2 on hooks. You can see, Faith actually, he's so fast, he will slip away and survive. But, you know, 1 first engagement, no hooks, no kills.
Farmer's weak,
onto
actually.
Farmer. Oh, there's a kill. There's a kill.
Just caught wandering out in the open, and now Spinter's walking forward looking for a hammer. They will clear the point as a result. Cheeseburger going to get the rest of the guys out of dodge there as well, and Farmer straight over to the Orisa. So a bit of counter Overwatch here as both tanks keen to swap into this. Crazy Raccoon. It's going to be a venture as well, actually, from Dodo, so better matchup into both the Sim and the Torb, realistically, as well. So now, Cheeseburger, they can take this one a little bit more head-to-head. They don't need to rely on their hog. They can get Argon over to touch point to pull Crazy Raccoon's attention as the rest of the team come out from the Mega side.
Yeah, you can see right now Crazy Raccoon just hunkering down on the objective, poking away, trying to control the flank a little bit as Argon wants to creep up on the left. Farmer, I mean, he steps in main. Shout's already out for Jumbin, deep push. Faith is low, catches a Suzu, so he will survive. But Farmer is now deeply committed and soon to fall. So 5 versus 4 for Crazy Raccoon. Easy first cap.
Should have gone Zarya, actually, maybe here.
Yeah, it feels more reasonable. I feel like going
this
Orisa, it's not terrible, but like because they have Torb Sim, like you're just not matching up very well, are you?
I feel like if you went like a Orisa and then like a hit scan or something, maybe it starts to feel a little bit different. But with this, where you're still essentially you're a Venture Tracer, maybe the Zarya actually empowers that a little bit more, especially when fighting these DPS. And obviously with all the turrets, you're guaranteed that energy too. Either way, though, Farmer will be sticking with it, and we're getting up to the ult portion of the fight. All the support ults nearly up, give or take Faith's beat, and there is going to be a rampage over the top from Jumbin here. Crazy Raccoon backing it up to point now, happy to play it slow, bleed out a few of these resources. Already Farmer has had to spin. We're at last fight already. It's a Kitsune rush. Beat comes out for Chorong in response now. Faith doesn't have his own beat yet, but he's nearly there. Farmer's low. Terror Surge, rampage over top, catches everyone. Faith won't be able to get this beat off as well. He was 99 as that rampage hit. The Molten Core, everything deletes that Terror Surge, and they are looking good for 100-0 Crazy Raccoon.
Yeah, I mean, Faith, he needed to get the beat online, just couldn't get it done. Now Cheeseburger, they've got the beat in spawn, but are they even able to touch?
Faith's going for it.
So fast, yeah. He's good for it. No, he's spooked off the point by Chorong. There's no hope. Not going to happen. Kim Hong-yu, no beat? Yeah, I mean, it can happen, Punky. I'm just sad to see that the asset won his map 5, dude. Like, I hate to see it. The asset, 3-0 in maps today. Burner, 0-2. Visor, thanks for the 10 months. Hey, on to Mr. Zeta game. Just went back to watch it and they won all the mag maps and lost all the burner maps. What are your thoughts on this? Not happy. Visor, not happy. Welcome back. Thanks for the 12 months.
Disturbing. All right. This time, Crazy Raccoon still playing a bit of roulette in spawn now. Cheeseburger as well. Dodo looking like they want to stick for Venture. So it's going to be TPing out spawn, but I wouldn't be surprised if this just becomes a Tracer or something afterwards. And it's going to be Tracer, Farah, and a Lucio. A Crazy Raccoon classic. Cheeseburger trying to anticipate this, but they've actually come out on Queen instead. They do get the early control of the open area of the map now, as Crazy Raccoon are going to look for a time to get Jumbin in.
Thanks for the scent. Skrongle Plongle. Evening. Shu, playing main. He's actually getting drill dashed on right now on Burrow, and he doesn't even get the nade off at his own feet. So that's going to be a quick opening pick for Cheeseburger. Heesang is also incredibly low, but Chorong and Heesang both on less than 5 HP managed to survive. Kim Hong-gyu doing his best job to mark the point, wall riding around, just trying to prevent anybody from coming into touch. And he looks for another boop on Chirong, but Chirong is too damn fast. First cap has gone the way of Cheeseburger though.
Trying to get back onto that now, but around the back of point, looking for this damage. Dodo is behind, but Heesang can't hunt that one down yet. It's actually in spawn, trying to spawn camp Shu. I think Heesang's coming back to help, so Dodo has to be careful. But he's wasting a lot of Crazy Raccoon's time here. Up comes Viana, misses for drill dash though, and Shu and Heesang can turn that kill. Now player advantage as they push back in. Heesang is softening everyone up, but this is charging for Kitsune Rush quicker for Wu-chan as well. Trying to fight for Tracer now, forcing him back. Big trouble for Argon as he blinks back towards the Mega. He is separated from the rest of his team, and as he's left Farmer a little bit isolated on point, really needs that support. Suzu comes out, not onto Farmer though. They've backed it up to the bridge and they've given the flip here, Cheeseburger. Couldn't get that Kitsune Rush in time.
It's 2 for Crazy Raccoon now, and Cheeseburger, they just don't get the ults on online. The initial death trying to chase Shu in spawn cost them so heavily. And now the Crazy Raccoon have control. I mean, it's maybe not going to matter actually, because Jumpman and Spint have both been picked, right? Cheeseburger just get to kind of run back into this one and potentially cut the point for free. You can see Chirong trying to stall Nano onto Heesang, so still an opportunity to turn it. Nano Barrage gets 0 though. Poor little Heesang catches Wu-chan on the way out the door. Kim Hong-gyu once again no beat. Are you seeing this, Punky? But wow, Gabbers.
He's fast enough to get back into spawn as well, at least. Now they're going to hunt down the Tracer. Argon, though, does have a lot of blinks. Or maybe not, actually. He's in big trouble. Chirong's going to clean that one up. Faithful's coming to help, but not in time. And now they're going to look to try and fight him in spawn. Echo swap from Dodo now to go a little bit more toe-to-toe with a Farah in these situations. But it's still really not straightforward, because obviously Shu can help a lot more with those aerial battles as well. So it's going to be a rotation round to the left-hand side. Beat advantage for Cheeseburger in the hands of Faith. Looking for their timing to get onto point, punish one of these key timings, but Jump in, he's got the Primal Rage, so he can buy a lot of time if his beat push comes in.
Faith runs over to the point now, doesn't have the beat forced out of him. Now he drops it, good discipline, matches it with Jumpin's Primal Rage. Pulse comes out, but Shu walks right away from that one. You can see Jumpin, he's going to juggle Farmer over to the edge. Wu-chan TP's on, and both supports are dead for Cheeseburger. So even when their ults look half decent, still doesn't work out. Farmer, 95% on that rampage. This is last turn now, essentially. Final touch is going to be Argon blinking on, Faith having to wall ride in quickly. Pulse available for Spin, another barrage around the corner for Heesang as well. It's all on Farmer with this rampage.
If he can get to point, if they have a decent chance, for Rampage is really powerful in this. They nearly have the copy as well, some more ults, but their walk-up is going to be made so difficult. They need the touch. You can see Argon is over there now, but they need to get in there and help Argon, and Wu-chan's just going to be deleted. Pulse Bomb out is avoided by Faith, but he can't get around. That's no supports for Rampage has gone out.
Booped off the map.
Nobody's antied, yeah. I don't know what's going on. Copy comes out from Dodo. That's going to be immediately deleted by the barrage, and it is easy for Crazy Raccoon.
I want to see Farmer's Rampage then. Maybe it'll be in like the post-round highlights, because I heard the Rampage sound and then I see an environmental and I see a boot kill in the feed. It's like, it could have been a final blow, but sadly need a few more bites to win. No, they just haven't taken their first bite. Let's infest. Can you edit the infest command to also have Fly Senat? I feel like it doesn't make sense that we would only have ISho Flea, and we've also got Fly Senat. You may have made some poor investments. Seraph, it only gets worse for you when I hit the 3-minute ad button, so sorry for your loss. I can't see the emoji in the Let's Infest. I just see like a circle. Like, what emoji even is that? What are you posting? It's like not on my computer's keyboard or something. Maybe my phone can see it? Let me check my phone's Twitch chat. A cockroach? Why can't my computer see it? Like... Can someone post the Let's Infest so I can see it on my phone now? It's just a little cockroach. Why is that missing? That's silly.
Alright, I'm putting the map to Reds up. What's up with the Google Doc not having any updated codes for NA and EMEA? Only Korea has been added. Does it not have even the week 1 codes? I've not checked it, actually.
Lucio, Penny.
이거 타이어 넣을 걸, 타이어 넣을 걸, 타이어 넣을 걸.
God, they're pretty chill about this. Not very hype overtime comms right now.
그런데요.
아이 차.
Hey, sure. What's with the player cams having the it's because of the in-game feed. I was thinking like it's 2 spins. Like I'm seeing double. Dude, this second sleep is gonna go insane.
It's gonna be 1 hour, mate. It's gonna be. It's already nearly.
Actually,
we're 6 hours and 10 minutes away from.
I mean, we finished it this time. Like last time, I swear. Like we had like an insanely quick one last time. I'm seeing double here. 4 spins. Quality chatter, Rainy Day Blossom. Quality chatter.
What's got you on the coffee train? Tiredness.
Yeah, necessity. Who's that in the back? Dancing around. Watching Max set up for a day at the office. The only time Mag was perfect was in tier 2. He had a perfect record today. It was kind of high-key gapping Kellen on the Winston Reaper matchup as well. That's Kong back there.
King Kong. So let me add King on thing again.
What did you say?
Wasn't letting me add King on friends.
You want his Discord?
I think I have it.
Oh.
Double check, but I think I've got the right one.
Fingers crossed for you.
Oh wait, okay. I think it was missing an underscore. There we go.
Can we react to a YouTube video called In Memory of Joe Camel? I don't want to get too emotional on stream, so I would love to, but
You're tired as well, like, so you're in an emotionally fragile state. You would just be
I
bawling.
would just start bawling my eyes out. And rule 1, boys don't cry. So I'm afraid I can't do that. No, that's enough. That's enough.
That is the first rule.
Who's that? Zestin in? This guy's got the hit scan, Gene. We got to get rid of the I'm him. Like, lots of people seem to use it, but boys don't cry, but you're a man. That's a stretch. Rock Pikmin 888. Is T1 playing today? Or is this a No Titan day?
There's T1 versus Wei as our end of, what should we call it? End of Korea.
Oh. Kevin of us taking the day off today, or like maybe he's just tapping him for that final game or something.
Take the day off.
Maybe, well, because I'd have to imagine that he has to do all of them, right? Unless he got one of those loosey-goosey contracts where you...
He was on the official.
Well, Kev was on the official broadcast,
yeah,
so I can see why Kev would be taking the day off.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I guess the Titan only does it with Kev, but then like if Kev's not there, he'll just show up for the game. Maybe that's it.
Okay.
Feels reasonable.
Extinction interview. King ? Question mark. How
many gifted for you to start HRT? I don't think I could manage that. Oh, Kalmani says Avast is sick right now. Are you a Titan viewer?
A bit of TV.
Are you a Titan viewer and you're a refugee from the Titan? Sources are saying that Avast is sick, but he'll still do the T1 game. Are you? All right, drop an iShow bounce in the chat if you're a Titan refugee. Let me see how many Titan refugees we got here today.
Quick survey.
Yeah, I mean he definitely has to do the T1 game. He gets paid by T1, so. iShow bounce has a lowercase I. That's terrible. Whoever set the nomenclature there. Let's fix that.
Oh my god, it's none of these Avast viewers can spell.
There's one. I have one Avast. I have one person bouncing right now. Like one singular person is bouncing. Well, 3 of my subs are bouncing too, but like they're morons.
I've got an Avast cozy. Oh, this is an Avast viewer for sure.
Whoa! Ban that one.
They're also a sub here though. They're a double dipper.
Oh shit! That's hard to ban them that way, but. I think Spygius is definitely a Avast Titan dual citizen.
Dual citizen.
No,
Pick up a passport.
If you're an Avast, you're a second-class citizen in this chat, is what you are. But do I count as an Avast refugee if I've been an Avast refugee for the past 6 years? I mean, everyone's been an Avast refugee at some point, right? Like I used to watch Avast like many years ago. But like, you know, being a recent Avast refugee is like, you know, it's a different degree of dedication. I'm a third-class citizen, to be honest, spoken like a true Avast viewer. I only watch Avast because I've been watching him for like 6 years, but he fell off, cried. I mean, like, he's funny as, you know, like, he's genuinely funny. He just has got that same level of passion about the game that he used to, I think. That's the only difference. Like, he used to cover like a bajillion games, so it's like really easy to be like on the pulse. You just watch all of Overwatch
League, right? Like, he just watched the entire day and just...
Tapmaster C says, I watch yours, Avril's, and I watch yours, Avast, and Avril's stream. What does that make me? The answer is mentally ill, Tapmaster C.
Wait, how do you divide it? At which points do you watch which one?
Yeah, like, how do you make the decision about when you're watching mine, Avast, and Avril's? Like, how does that work, genuinely?
Is there a priority order? Like, if one's offline, you watch the other, but if one's online, you'll always watch them? Let's delve into this.
That wouldn't make sense, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, Avast and Avril have, like, one-to-one overlap. All at the same time. Has 3 tabs open. He's got a tab for Avast. Depends on what kind of slop I feel like. Can you, like, categorize the slop for us a little bit? Like, give me the lowdown.
Like an adjective, yeah. Adjectives for each one.
Yeah. No way Wu-Chan has shooters? Usually it's just whatever like 5 players are on the enemy team, to be honest. They just kill him over and over again. Does watching Avast cast contenders in the past count as being an Avast refugee? I mean, look, we're all Avast refugees because all of us watched Avast at some point in the past 6 years. Top D is live. Bye Nuclear. Bye-bye.
He did what you guys are doing? Yeah, with Overwatch League. Yeah, he was the guy for a while.
Yeah. Avast, Zuma slop, Avril, young millennial slop, onto coach slop.
That's actually outrageously high praise for you as well.
Coach slop.
You're the one they watch when they're looking for something a little bit more sophisticated, a bit more, you know, a bit more meat on the bones, not just cannibal this, cannibal that, Avril theory. You want to really get into the thick of it, you go to Hunter's chat.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you want to hear intelligent theories about the game, you go to Avril. If you want to hear a kind of deep analysis.
You can't even get through the sentence!
Think about how like half of our whole stream is just breaking down what plastic surgery Matt Morello hasn't had this week, you know? Like...
drawing lines on
slop.
his face. Where was...
Yeah, literally, like accusing the main broadcast talent of having had cosmetic surgery week to week, and this guy says this is coach slop. Like,
it's possible you've only had bad coaches in the past.
okay, so Avast is for the dual slop, whatever that means. Yours is for the love of the game slop. Avril is for the caster slop. I just don't. Tapmaster C. I repeat my mentally ill comment. pick a side in the war. You can't play all three sides of the war here. Like you need to choose a side, I'm afraid.
We're on King's Road. Crazy Raccoon, they put Max in. They have banned Winston. Farmer's going to play Zarya, and the Sigma is going to get bullied back. Max is on the run. Full beam for Farmer. Has a bubble. Needs to use the bubble. Doesn't use the bubble. Outrageous. I was going to say discipline from Farmer, but maybe just an absence of brain. Doesn't press the button. Dies for that one, and that's going to put an end to a bit of this Cheeseburger push. Spin cleaning up this last one, but oh, the Duke's actually Wu-Chan. The peel. Wu-Chan's won that one. Oh my god. The backline maybe getting it all done. They're going to push as well. Wu-Chan will get taken down eventually, but gave Spin the moves there, and Spin ends up spinting on himself.
What time are you at right now?
32, 31, 30.
35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29. Surely we're in sync by now, right? Like you did like press pause within 2 seconds of stopping counting. And yeah,
but I was nearly there, but then you stopped.
21.
Wait,
20,
I'm behind now. 21,
19.
20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13,
yeah, good.
12. Easy, first time. Farmer is on point, and he's got a tick already. Zessen has killed Chorong. Now, his hand's getting poked out in main as well, and this is a very difficult retake for Crazy Raccoon if they want to go for it. But nearly Nano, nearly a Flux. Maybe there's a way in if Max can get through, but he is struggling. His shield is low, the nade hits.
Oh, huge
Crazy
nade.
Raccoon. They might just have to give it up off that. VC9!
Stop with the Gargars. Nano comes out onto Spint, but he does not get the tap. Argon dodges the rock with his TP, and that's a great one for Cheeseburger. Free first point cap. Ults burn for nothing as well. Farmer pressing forward on the Zarya now. Feels like Max, he's going to want to dump this Gravitic Flux and just get into the mirror, go for something more comfortable. But ultimately, Spint just gets to hold this close choke. It's going to be quite difficult to displace him here. But with maybe with an ult advantage, they can just walk on through. Maybe a sim wall, slicing everything down the middle, and a nice walk for Cheeseburger. They just got to be careful with the Flux.
As long as they don't get too many of the Flux, they should be alright. They're trying to poke Spint out of this top area now. Cheeseburger being relatively patient with it, but they have the ults to go if they want. Rock goes out, Beam is there, Flux over the top, Simwall comes through. The Simwall is out, but Argon has died. Damage onto Farmer too, so they'll be really happy with that trade. And Crazy Raccoon going to turn it into a kite off a wall as well, but Zessen wins the duel. Will be traded out by Spint though, so still even as Spint comes back over to the choke with Max to try and force Farmer back. Guardian Wave is out, but Farmer all of a sudden a lone figure here. Full beam. Heals are going to get shielded off as well. Now the Nano comes through. Max has taken a back step. It's a defensive bubble thanks to Spin as well. Now the double tank is in play. Grav is available for Farmer. They're all kind of there. They're right on the corner. They force him out of copy now as well. Tidal Blast out onto Spin too. He's flying back with it though. He's just using it to live. Wasted Tidal Blast in the end, and Cheeseburger keep going forward.
I mean, Crazy Raccoon, they just keep conceding space. Every second that passes, there's more meterage on the board. Chorong catches Argon though. Chorong's at the back line. What on earth? 1-for-1 trades. Farmer catches the Tidal Blast. He's quite low, but he's going to get that healing burst. Dragon's out on the cart. He could grab Shu here. He could just die with the grab in the back pocket out of respect. Nano from Shu onto Max, and Max is hooning forward looking for a target. Unfortunately, both supports have given him the slip. He's stuck up on the high ground. Wu-Chan catches Spint. 1v1. Now he's pushing further on. Shades of Shu in Wu-Chan's gameplay. And, similar story where you put him on Kiri and he throws the game. Max is going to go down on the flank, and Cheeseburger, what are they just good for third point here? Like,
I think so. They've got the grab for this next fight as well. Max is coming back with nearly a Flux, but this touch is so hard if they want to go for it. Spin is lining it up potentially on the Tracer, but no, he's not going to go for it. Crazy Raccoon conceded so much space, eventually lose it out to another Wu-Chan clutch as well. And now they have the grab for this next fight. Really difficult one for Crazy Raccoon.
high ground for Heesung. I mean, he's just poking away, but Cheeseburger, I mean, they're going to be able to walk forward here. Farmer TP's top already finds a good angle onto Heesung, who just disengages, but now Farmer, he's TP'd right back into main. He's looking for more. has no energy at the moment. Would love to see him talked up. Now you can see the step, no, pause, but grab available and a bowler shot as well. Nano for Wu-Chan online, and the cart just keeps pushing. The thing about what's going on with Crazy Raccoon, oh wait, Max in the skybox gets bowled. He's very low. He has to keep backstepping. He's antied as well. The press is on. Real opportunity for them to close this. Crazy Raccoon, they're just doing nothing but conceding space.
Yeah, they got grab still, they got the nano, but Charong with a kill. Charong is bailing Crazy Raccoon out with some of these picks here, playing aggressively, but now the grab is out. Spint is in it too, the Flux there to try and live. Max is going to get a Tidal Blast as well. No kills, but he's pushing forward, floating there. Rock behind, will pick up the Argon kill as well, and Max might have done enough with these trades to keep them in it for now. But Payload is still moving forward thanks to Farmer. They have to go back and stop him.
And Farmer's gotten quite a lot of card push. Faith is still in the fight with a Tidal Blast available, so can go for a turn if he wants it. Cheeseburger might even try to go for a flip play with the TP here because they've got the symbol to enable it. They can cut off Shu's angle with the wall. They can start pressuring the cap that way. You can see Max floating up onto the high ground right now, but this does leave him susceptible to being flipped on. TP comes up top, and you're actually just going to see Argon TP into Max's face. Max doesn't want to give up the high ground. Sigma can fly now. Still, Argon has to be careful. He's face to face with Max. Tidal Blast actually comes out onto Argon. Symbol comes up as well. The counter nano is still available for Shu. He's thrown it out into Spint, but Argon has gone down in main. Shu lands the nade.
Well played there, gets that kill, and Spint is now just playing for his life at the back. Faith can bend it round to finish that one off, but the trade will favour Crazy Raccoon. They can get back and stabilise, and now Cheeseburger. Now it's the symbol turn, the Tidal Blast turn, really asking a lot of Argon there. And this is one of the problems maybe with Cheeseburger comp. There's not great Tidal Blast targets in all of this for Faith to use. Now it's just going to be a neutral, but we've seen this before where Max just keeps getting bullied back in these neutrals.
I mean, he's saying low ground back of main, poking away, but doesn't have a particularly good angle to do much of anything right now. He starts trying to contest the high ground, but Zessen's got his number. He just keeps on marking him out. Argon's TP'd behind. Zessen takes top, but Farmer, he's TP'd in as well from the looks of it. 1-for-1 trades. Cheeseburger, 2-for-1 nano out onto Argon, and he's fully talked on the car with a nano boost. He's going to poke Shu down. Zessen's going to clean up the remainder of the kills. It's Spint versus the world, and he can't even touch Cheeseburger. They've taken their first bite, Xavier.
Oh, bloody hell. They might finish this meal at this rate.
Doubtful. Doubtful.
Yeah, great attack there. And obviously, got to raise some questions about the Sigma. I don't know if because Max is really good at Zarya. Seems like it would be really on for some type of mirror type thing. I don't know if he was just always in a had flux situation when the swap opportunities came and then they just got in this stuck on it. But maybe just needed to bite the bullet at a certain point, because this sim Zarya is just bullying him back the entire time, you know. And likewise, you see Spint trying to do work in the back line, but he's soloing it, you know. He doesn't even have bubbles to help him in these situations or anything like that. So it's asking a lot of Spint in these situations.
Why are they not just on Zarya Genji? Like, Zarya Genji is so good for them. Like, Max is like one of the best Zaryas in the world. Spint is like best hero Genji. Entire round just getting walked on Sigma, like giving card space every single time Farmer walks up. It's just odd.
Well, yeah, like Max is conceding the space, but also, what else do you want Max to do in that situation, you know? Like, there's actually not a lot he can do, but, you know, just, if anything, he did a reasonable job staying alive and not just getting traded or ran over. But really, yeah, big problems with the defense on Crazy Raccoon, and it looks like they are going to heed your advice, Hunter, and go on Zarya Genji for the attack.
And they regard my opinion highly. It's the two-step combo.
They totally understand you as well.
Oh, of course. Of course. I mean, all of these players, except for Spint, have played on multilingual teams. So, naturally, they can understand me. Actually, maybe Charong never played it on a mixed team. I can't remember. I feel like that was a full Korean tournament defiant by the time he was there.
Florida.
But that's water under the bridge. Charong did win an Overwatch League title on a mixed roster. So, yeah, they can all understand me. Except for little Spin, who's definitely got no hope in that regard. He's saying, rockets up into main. Already, I do feel as if, I mean, it's not the worst situation in that Farmer is on D.Va and can actually mark out Heesang a little bit, reduce some of the value of his rockets. That being said, Zarya Genji always a thorn in the side of a D.Va player. So hard to deal with that. Lots of front-loaded damage. Drop onto the ground for Zessen. I mean, he's not long for this world. That is a choice.
Yeah, it was a hell of a swing, especially when you look at the rest of the Cheeseburger and nobody else was swinging that hard. Zessin's going to be made short work of, swaps onto the Freya for the back now for respawn. Now big deflect from Spin, sets up that kill, dashes through, looking for Faith too, has to reload, trying to finish it with the melee, needs one more, will get traded, but the Kappa's gone through while all of this is happening, so still very much on the back foot. And maybe similar questions we had for Crazy Raccoon, really wondering if Farmer actually wants to get off this Diva sooner rather than later.
God, dude, it feels like they're just tossing right now. Farmer's played his life. Wu Chan's hiding behind, but you know what? Crazy Raccoon, they know how to counter 5. They can recognize that the Ana's still behind them. They will find that kill. And Farmer being stuck on the Diva now for the flat part of the map, I mean, it's just terrible. Like, on first point, Diva has a real use case because you can contest those high grounds so easily. You can pop low ground, high ground, deal with a lot. But on second point, Diva becomes much more difficult to execute. Good luck blocking the cart here. Farmer, the best he can do is eat a grab, eat a barrage, but he's going to have to give up cart space all the while.
Yeah, you can see already on this back corner too, ult's going to be up slightly sooner for Crazy Raccoon as well, especially these DPS ults as well. Desperate for that symbol if I'm Cheeseburger to try and neutralize some of this out. Wu Chan has taken a pretty aggressive swing up, but he's harassed by that Farah. Needs to be careful. Now the Tidal Blast comes in and Wu Chan's just right there. No chance. Blade out from Spin as well. Into the air. Takes Zessin out of the sky. They've traded Shu at least as his Nano Blade comes through. Now there's going to be a Tidal Blast onto Argon as well. A grab out from Max, but he's stunned up. Argon's going to TP out of a grab as well. He's going to get it all done. Grab finds no value. Farmer gets back in suit. Cheeseburger still have a chance.
Cheeseburger really do have an opportunity here. Crazy Raccoon, they've heavily overspent. Farmer's stuck behind though, and it looks like he is about to lose that suit. At least he's perked up so he can take the duel, take it to the back line. But Simwall is up on the cart. You can see Barrage out from Heesang on the wall. 1-for-1 trade. Maybe worthwhile. Felt a little bit overzealous, to be honest. I don't know why he felt such a desire. Now that Nano's out onto Argon, fully talked Sim, starts beaming down. Spin runs out of ammo. Bubble comes up for Max. Spin misses his wall climb on the wall, though. Can we get some pocket on Argon? It still feels winnable right now, but oh god, Argon's taking a lot of damage. He has to ping pong back and forth, and that's going to be the cap.
Farmer back on Zarya now, but we're already 2 points down and a late death here as well. Farmer will not be getting out of this one. He's got so far to run. Fully talked up too. Just going to wave at him, see you later, and that's going to be a full reset. And Crazy Raccoon have a huge time bank with which to work for third point. And Max is quite literally going to spam him in spawn as well. He's going to get so much ult charge off these right clicks.
Zessin swapping over to the Cassidy right now. High ground for Farmer. Chirong just poking away right now, but they're going to force him out of this position very rapidly. You can see he's playing for fantasy, even though he's not got a fantasy, not got the opportunity to play on a fantasy roster because he's playing so far forward, poking up all the while. I'm not misjudging the time. It's like 4 years of Overwatch 2 for me, mate. All of 22 was Overwatch 2.
That's true. Now, ult's in the back pocket for Crazy Raccoon. Argon's dead already, actually, and Spin is deleting him with this Nano Blade over the top as well. No escape. Going to turn around and delete Farmer too. A clean one from Spin. A Tidal Blast out for Heesang. And Crazy Raccoon, if you had any doubt, some of that is gone now. 4-minute time bank for Crazy Raccoon.
Yeah, that's tough. I think maybe Crazy Raccoon is a better team than Cheeseburger. They just need to not play Sigma for the entire defense. Maybe match Farmer on Zarya instead of letting him have his way with your lineup. Is defending just impossible? But the problem is if you start defending on Zarya, which is good for second point and good for the mirror, you just lose first point incredibly easily because people will play like Farah and Hanzo and stuff and play like these long angles and just poke you away.
Winston as well or something, yeah.
Yeah, there's just like Kingsrow first point is just like an almost completely indefensible first point hybrid because there's like a really good solution because of the amount of high ground that you can take. There's a really good solution to like any comp that you choose. It's really hard. Off-brand Milk, thanks for the 8 months. What did Zeta do while I was sleeping? Mag won all of his maps and Burner lost all of his maps and they won the map 5. It hurt. Oh, welcome back.
Maybe Burner is the Mag now.
He's going to have to get eaten if he wants to be the Mag, mate.
Some type of Kirby situation.
Coach Slop. God damn it.
And it is going to be Sigma again for Crazy Raccoon. Only a minute to work with Cheeseburger, which of course means attacker's advantage. But they're going to need an almighty one out of here. Wu-Chan onto his... Well, it's really starting to feel like it should be a signature Ana, actually. He does normally get through a lot of work here. Shu is going to match the Ana, though. And he is the original Ana. Well, not original, but you know what I mean. It's going to be Shu getting the opening pick onto Faith. Seems improbable,
he has the headshot
but...
perk.
He does, doesn't he?
No way. Shu's actually... Oh my god. He's got the headshot perk and he's drilling Zessen across the map right now. Like, no way. I love it. That's so cool. Difficult Shu. Alright. I mean, what do we have? Like 20 seconds remaining for Cheeseburger already. Slow peak, and like those early picks cost him pretty heavily. Farmer's rotated to top. He steps up. One bubble onto Argon. Waiting for a second. He will have to just... Yeah, he's on the internal cooldown for the external bubble, and he doesn't self-bubble to block instead. So that's just 5-for-1 trades right now. We can close the curtains on Cheeseburger's offense.
Ah. Okay. Yeah. Now it's a really now you need the perfect full hold. Drawable. We've still got believers.
Who's the other player, Mega?
Sigma can fly now. He sure can.
Can we get some Keck W's in the chat? Like, God, Shu plays just like me. I believe it. Viviotic 3.
Doubting attacker advantage theory. This is truly a great test for attacker's advantage.
The AA here is insane. I have no idea how disadvantaged Crazy Raccoon are right now. On the point that's completely indefensible, I mean, they're just taking the piss, dude. They're going to play like Sim TP to the point.
This is a hog angle, surely. You know?
Farmer's abstaining, dude. He hasn't picked a hero. He's on defense. Like,
after a chinwag, they have settled on Sigma.
Hunter, why do you have this? I mean, if the glove doesn't fit, you must have quit, KO. Like, I don't really know what you want from me here.
Anyone know when Lip is back? It's meant to be next week, I believe. Alright. Widow Farah for now. Shot out of spawn. Anyone having a look? No. Max is going to go on to Diva.
Xavier, it's basically unwinnable for Crazy Raccoon because they have to win a whole fight that Cheeseburger didn't win.
Farmer is floating around, looming here. Rock into the back is going to be dodged. They now have complete control of the high ground, which makes Cheeseburger's positioning dodgy. Deflex on the sleep out of the air. Wu-Chan going to go down. And if you thought there was a chance... You might have been wrong. A couple of players behind right now. Chirong is keen to take this one as well. He is going in there as well. Full pocket, full seam ahead. And he is going to run over with the help of his team now as well. It's just a lone farmer floating around. Gets the touch onto point. Wu-Chan is back for a little bit more heat on the Lucio. But he's down and Crazy Raccoon 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0 lead. Easy. Just spint on it. At least this game's quick.
Yeah, we're making up time here.
Thank God Derpy was there to miss the shatter. Can we add Aaron Keller asking to unban Derpy, please? I'm sure they're just one support ticket away from unbanning Derpy. I'm so sure of it. In the meantime, watch Weibo playing against Alpha Re. Hell no, dude. Maybe if it was Friday. Yeah, maybe if it was Friday.
That's not a day free angle.
Yeah. Peace with an S. I mean, like, I just get the feeling Derpy's never getting unbanned, you know?
Nah, never say never, mate.
Oh. You reckon I could take it up between maps?
Between maps, opener style?
Yeah. Yeah, just like a quick little dopey OP.
Yeah, get yourself the, what do they call them? The blindfolds.
He's just one tweet away. You're always one tweet away from getting unbanned. Can the honor headshot burgers OP?
What is it? What now? What was the other one? Is it still the? It's the.
It's bouncy node.
It's the,
It's bouncy node.
is it?
It's a bouncy node.
Is it not the nano? Or like the speed
No,
boost?
nano's a minor.
Is it minor now? Okay. Well, maybe
Like,
because
already
nade's like
self-nano,
a big
yeah.
cooldown now. It's like more even than it once was.
Yeah, I feel like it's just trolling. Like, I feel like he's just taking the piss.
Yeah, I think it's no surprise we only saw it in overtime with a 4 minute to 1 minute time bank.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Confidence. Alright, I'll be right back. Quick nap.
Quick nap.
Jay's gonna take care of you kids. Don't worry.
OWCS says Weibo won the first map. Shocked and stunned. Weibo looking like a easy 3-0? Yeah, say less. Easy region for Weibo. Yeah, feels like Crazy Raccoon. Well on course to close this one out. You think they'll get fourth? Yeah, okay. It's only 2 teams from China, remember, though, so it's top 2 or nothing. Let's just need to send a B fast again. Ooh, sorry. Classic day 3. Ooh. Oh, sorry, I missed your question, Car. I don't know if you're around. I think Arthur maybe answered a little bit. But yeah, onside Zeta was actually a dogfight. But a mad clutch. I mean, attack actually looked really good on Rosario as well. A lot of credit to attacking that. Is the Zeta versus Onside Gaming uploaded yet? No, the standalone VOD isn't uploaded yet. But if you go onto my main YouTube channel, there is a live one there that you can just rewind and go back and watch if you want. All right, predictions up. J-Town. How many points did Cheeseburger cap? 0, 1, 2, or 3 plus? Submissions are open. Get your predictions in now. Sung An in as well, so we're expecting Sigma. Means they probably have to combine this with a tank protect as well. Junkertown is the map. Dodo coming in for Argon as well. What are people saying? I feel like it's a kind of full holdable map. A few people, most people going for they'll cap first, but no more. A few people thinking 2. Very small amount of people thinking full cap. What does Cheeseburger keep subbing out Dodo for Argon? Well, they have them both in it. Obviously, they're both flex DPS players. I think Argon is very much their Tracer player. Dodo is their Genji Echo type player. So I don't know if they were maybe going to go a particular way with the ban, or they just think Genji is better on this map. We'll get maybe a bit more information now with this initial ban. It's going to be a Zarya ban. So, very much seems like they just want Sungan onto that Sigma. They protect the tank and also take away the Zarya. Crazy Raccoon, we'll see what direction they go. Crazy Raccoon have a reputation for taking the piss at this point and banning a Mercy or something. Gonna ban Widowmaker. Not the craziest. Semi-reasonable. You think Dodo's just better? I don't know. Argon has had some pretty good series as well for Cheeseburger. I think in many ways, Cheeseburger's best look has been when both of them have been in. Morning, Mama Hamter. Oh, thank you, Koala, as well, if you're listening. Oh, I got a Sungan jersey. We got a Crazy Raccoon eating a burger. Coach Sloppables. What am I having for lunch today? Unsure. Maybe I'll just have a sausage roll and a kit, and then I'll have dinner when I wake up. What a horrendous schedule that is.
Any subs?
What are you saying?
Any subs?
Sung An in. Also Dodo in for Argon.
Not possessing?
No, not possessing. So I think it's, I guess it'd be like a, they banned Widow Crazy Raccoon, so maybe like a Freya or Hanzo alongside a Genji or something. Feels like it's really on the cards.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they got their sneak in, they got their half a map in, and now they're just, you know, gonna get stomped on no matter which way you slice it. Like, jump, is that jumping back in? Yeah, that's Max. Nope. Still. No, Max is still on.
So it might just be a Sigma battle. Junkertown.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, it's like a double flex map. Is there a support bandit? Like a double flex map?
No, there was a Zarya ban coming out from Cheeseburger, and then the Widow ban from Crazy Raccoon. So it kind of lines us up to just have like a Ana Wu Yang Sigma mirror. Maybe even just Genji Hanzo or Genji Freya. Obviously, a bit of a test here, because Zessins looked pretty handy, actually. I think it was this map last time, it looked pretty handy too. And Hisang will be filling that role for Crazy Raccoon on the defense.
I mean, Hongi is just get off brick, man. Like, it's not going to happen, mate. Pack it up. Like, there you go. That's better. That's better.
Oh, it's raining.
Max is a bit uninspiring when he was playing the Sig, but oh, dude,
it's going to feel different in a Sig.
We got to make a new ML7 video about this, dude. You want to, you know, make an absolute killing. Figure out all the spawn artillery angles for Wu Yang and make an ML7 video. Remember those old school ML7 videos for like nade angles on every nut? Like,
yeah.
I don't know if you played the game to be dialed in on that sort of shit, but you know, like if you're playing a bit of like 2017 Overwatch, like you want a first point Anubis angle, like that was the man to go to. Like,
yeah. Full CS.
Yeah, like doing set nades.
You got to know the nade spots for everything. Yep, and Fronus 1 or 40.
Someone would do it, you know, 3, 2, 1, they're all purple. Like, he's good for it.
Going to be Hanzo versus for Freya. A take aim bolt there, and it's just going to be slow and steady as we get to this final corner. A bit of a Wu Yang battle with these Genjis on the coast side here. Faith and Chirong battling it out there. Take aim bolt onto Dodo, slows down his approach. Just a long duel, really, and Sungan taking a load of damage on point, actually. Has to slow this one down. Going to give Wu Chan an ever so narrow nano advantage. Sungan is still taking a bit of a beating, actually. Now Zessen's going to swing over, try and help break Nat's shield. Side fight still going on, just this eternal battle between the Genjis. Rock attempt now comes through. Rock connects the dash to Sungan. He sets it up beautifully, and Dodo is able to capitalize, and now he can take the map.
He's just gone for it, taking the entire side, and oh my god, game sounds half deaf. Alright, Dodo over on the flank right now. He's trying to contest Heesang out the sky. He will get the kill in the end. He gets a bit of damage mid-air, and Sungan finishes the job. And now the recontest for Crazy Raccoon, it's not looking all too hot. In fact, they're just going to back out and play for next. Up on the high ground, Shu is in mortal combat with Dodo, but well, he might actually be losing this one. Shu's very low. No, Chirong's bailed him out. Shu just doesn't die.
Walks away from that situation, nearly has a nano as well, but Wu Chan's actually ready to go. Could be a Genji angle here. Dodo's a little bit closer to the blade and spin as well, as Crazy Raccoon will back their supports up to this high ground, try and set up a strong hold. It looks like Max is coming to join them there as well, maybe just farming bottom left for now. Taking this Sigma battle, Rock is going to be blocked. Idle Blast onto it as well, gets the stun. There goes Wu Chan. Now Sungan's in a lot of trouble. No chance to counter nano here, and that's going to be 2 for spin. Another clean turn with one of their support ults for Crazy Raccoon.
Yeah, I mean, Spin up on the high ground, poking away, and Cheeseburger haven't had the opportunity to actually use any of the ultimates they've built yet, so it's a real shame that they couldn't keep the snowball rolling. It's always harder to get these off when you're on the retake. Maybe a nano blade wouldn't go astray here. It can be quite difficult to deal with that for Shu, obviously, because, you know, you can't self-nano anymore. You seem to be in a lot of trouble, but, you know, you have to close the gap, and you're going to have to imagine Shu's just going to be playing max range. You can see him right now playing on the backhand run all by himself. Blade is pulled, actually. Counter nano comes out. What the fuck is that? Blade onto Spin now. Spin is slashing away at Sung, and he will find the kill. Good for another as well, as he... Oh, God, his movement is so insane. Wall climbs. Shu's going to take down Dodo off screen, but I mean, I don't know what Dodo's end game was there. He dashes up. He goes for the one tap on Heesang. The counter nano comes through, and he just dashes out. Like, you can't nano blade and dash out. It's a piss take.
If you haven't forced 3 or more ultimates with that, it's not worth it. So that Crazy Raccoon looking strong on this hold. Flux is up for both teams here. Faith has the Tidal Blast too, so another opportunity for Dodo to try and get something done, but they just need to heal up before they can really go. You can see how oppressive this high ground position is. Zessin struggling in that duel as well. Heesang gets the better. Now the dash in, and Chirong finishes that one off, and no chance to use those ultimates. They're just gonna have to back it up once more.
Yeah, I mean, Cheeseburger, they've still got these ultimates is the thing, but if they just keep staggering through, taking these low-quality ult fights, they're not going to get anything for it. I mean, is that Faith's first Tidal Blast that he's got going on now? Like, that's a fast-building ultimate. Chirong is about to have his second at this rate, and I think Faith is still sitting on his first. Dodo tries to climb up onto the wall, but Spint is holding his heels. He's marking this high ground very vigilantly, just trying to control as much of the map as he possibly can. And really, there's no opening for Cheeseburger right now.
Dodo, a Tidal Blast goes out, looking for it, dashes into the air, tries to take the Freya, stuns her in the air as well. He's down. Now Dodo looking for more dash damage onto Spint, forces him back a little bit. Gonna try and push that one here, Chirong. He's gonna win the duel, actually. Spint's there to help him. But Sungan's pushed through main, but Bowler's connected from Zestin as well. They can keep pushing, and Cheeseburger, they have space on second finally.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a donut jelly miso if you're offering, I suppose. Zessin, aggressive angle right now, just watches the inside lane for the recontest, but he's setting up top left. He wants to be able to watch as much as he can. Sungan has been slept. A couple of bolts come out for Heesang. No kill converted on that one. It might not be the end of the world, in all honesty. Zessin is still watching the opposite side right now, still has high ground control. Nano's available for Wu Chan as well. Gravitic Flux for the cart, but Cheeseburger, they haven't pushed the cart as much as they might have liked. Spint pre-fighted. Dodo and Zessin together, 2v1 on the flank. Now Zessin's behind.
Oh, no, too far. Flux comes out from Max as well. He's got the Ana, the Guardian Wave just in time. Max can't cancel it though, but he does get the counter Nano. Tries to hit the rock, but Dodo kills Chorong now with that Nano. Comes back in. Sleep in for Shu. A little drive-by for Shu, and he's got out again. How does he do it? Max has killed Sungan on the point now. Blade comes out looking for the Sigma here, only trying to cut through all of it. The rocket's out. Max has been cut down, and the Ana as well. Dodo's getting it done. Second point will be theirs.
Yeah, ultimately Dodo comes up trumps with the blade, making up for his former misgivings with that first Nano Blade on second point. Gets it done here. I don't know what's going on with Crazy Raccoon. I feel like whenever they have to play these Sigma comps, I mean, Max was previously heralded as the Sigma King, but nowadays it just looks like your average bum on the street, you know? They play these comps and it just doesn't work out. Crazy Raccoon's supposed to be good for the double flex comps as well, but I mean, Hongyu's more than holding his own on the Wu Yang. You can see Spint up on the high ground right now, trying to reset, trying to take a bit of position and force forward. Wu Chang gets aggressive. He's flanking on Ana right now, but he might be isolated. He might be getting completely caught out now.
Dodo comes to help him out.
Dodo.
Here comes Max though, so they're still in trouble. It's a tidal blast to turn it actually. Dodo looking for a connect there. Does get the stun. That's going to be Chorong going down, but Spint has bladed Wu Chan in the back. Now the chase is on. Deflects out. A Genji 1v1 in the arena, in the gulag. All the marbles is going to be interrupted a little bit, and Dodo is happy with that one. But they have lost their Sigma on point while this has happened.
Sungan has fallen, unfortunately. Nice deflect from Dodo though. You can see. Push up to the high ground now, trying to contest Max, but it's more of a running away contest, to be honest. As Cheeseburger, they've lost their tank, they've lost their leg to stand on. Now they need to wait, but Gravitic Flux is available for Max for the next turn. Nano Boost as well, 30% away. Wu Chen, he's 80 to Nano, but Dodo, I mean, he's quite a distance away from his own blade. So unless they want to wait that 20%, I feel like they might just use it aggressively, use it on Dodo in the neutral and see if he can layer the blade later on. Dodo pushing towards the cart, once again, taking that 1v1 versus Spint, but this time around Chorong, he makes it a 2v1, he fights dirty, and that's going to be a pre-fight onto Dodo. A Flux in main from Max, no kill converted on that because it is Max after all. He is here to let us down, but Cheeseburger, still no progress.
No progress. They've got the Nano, the Dragon to work with, but Crazy Raccoon have their own ults to match with this as well, as Cheeseburger going to start by trying to clear top right, swing out of that one, rock into Dodo's face, Spin will finish that one off, and Tidal Blast is looking good, gets the stunner, and actually, Wu Chan's Nano doesn't go off, and this is big trouble. Faith has found one trade, but I don't think that's going to dent Crazy Raccoon's ambitions too much. One more chance, and they want the late kill onto Sungan. They get it.
Yeah, it's real tough now for Cheeseburger. Wu Chan dropped the Nano onto Dodo to try and save his life, but, you know, just gets it deleted instead. He wasn't antied. Ping, you know, that crippling 20 ping that they have in Korea. That was enough of a margin for error. Dragging up on the high ground right now. Dodo's pulled the blade. He's trying to blade Heesang, but Heesang kept his updraft. He's got two but dashes, and the dashes take you a million miles away. Cheeseburger, they still need a touch. They're not going to have one, and that's going to be a whole lot.
Honestly, Dodo really could have touched if we didn't spend most of that blade chasing the Freya behind on second point. It was actually really on, I reckon, in terms of time.
Could have been good for it, but you know what? It's a respect thing.
If only there was a way to get a bit more of a head start on the touch. Alright, 2 points for Cheeseburger. And honestly, it's at least something to work with, right? It's Crazy Raccoon had that one really good hold on second. And that's where they made up most of the defense. So really not impossible for Cheeseburger, but always an uphill battle against the Crazy Raccoons.
I mean, are we just going to see a Sigma mirror to the death here? I feel like neither team is going to change their comp at all. I feel like it was close enough that nobody's going to pivot. Already Cheeseburger have lost dive mirrors, or, you know, Hog and Queen versus dive tank mirrors, rather. They haven't actually played a dive tank today.
The classic dive mirror.
Yeah. But, you know, now we've got the Sigma specialist in. I mean, he's going to do what he does best. Max is probably going to match that one, and it's going to be a case of whether or not Dodo can make it happen, or whether he's just going to, you know, have somebody spinting in his mouth.
Yeah, very similar looking comps. It's going to be Freya all round, it looks like here. Nothing crazy from Cheeseburger, just going to be holding this back corner, this final corner where most teams hold. And we're going to see something very similar to what we saw on the previous first point, where it's going to be a big side fight on the coast side between the Wu Yangs and the Genjis. Everyone else just sort of trying to anchor it in main. Again, the key moment is going to be if there can be a Sigma overload on one side or a Freya getting a key bolt in that duel to swing it in their team's favour. For now, though, Heesang getting kept on the back foot a little bit by Nis, but nothing meaningful so far as Freya will just keep exchanging bolts.
I mean, right now it's just a little bit of free push for Crazy Raccoon, but while they're free pushing, they're taking heaps of space over on the flank. You can see a very aggressive push up from Spint. Dodo gets the better end of that trade, and Spint is going to have to back right up. He did not hit the requisite shots to keep pressing, but he's about to try again. You can see flank push from Zessen, 2 bolts, 0 for 2 connect, but still, you can see Dodo trying his best to hold the side, but it's been overloaded by Crazy Raccoon. You can see they're swinging wider and wider now. Dodo, Spint, they're in combat on the flank, but Heesang wins the duel, and Cheeseburger, they're going to find themselves well and truly boxed in towards spawn now.
Yeah, it was Heesang who made the difference there. Swings over to that side, even finds the kill as well. Max pushes main at the same time, and they just start losing the battle on all fronts simultaneously. Cheeseburger. You see, they got a slightly quicker nano out of that, but this late death onto Wu-Chan means that's not really going to be a factor. First point already secured, but if they can get a close hold here, this is where obviously Crazy Raccoon had their great hold, and Cheeseburger need some of the same for themselves.
Tidal Blast for Chirong. I mean, he can throw that out into Spint, and he can go for a, dash into the back line, see if he can't blow up one of these supports. Wu-Chan's got the nano boost, though, a lot faster than Shu. Might be able to throw it out onto his Genji, similar play, go deep. If he has to use it to counter, but then, he winds up being dashed on himself, couldn't be, ideal. Spint has actually received the Tidal Blast, and he didn't even have dash, so he can't do anything with it. Everyone say hi to ATHC SOP, please. Hi. Yeah. Hi.
Spin's found 2 late kills here as well, which is going to make this forward hold a little bit questionable for Cheeseburger. They do deal with Spin at least, they trade him back, and they have all the ults in the world, Cheeseburger, but depends how aggressive they want to be. You can see Wu-Chan already going back to this one. Looks like Sungan is just going to hold his ground. They can always nano him if he gets in trouble. They need everyone back. They need Zessen and Faith in there. Dodo also in play as well. So they're going to try and hold forward, get their spawns back as Crazy Raccoon try and take some early space. But for now, it's actually Max just going underneath. There's the nano coming out. Sleep is going to be missed from Shu, and the nano blade this time will be good for 2 from Dodo, and he can chase out the rest as well. But that's 2 for nothing.
2 for 0, 2 for 1 as Wu-Chan will go down on the advance. They will trade out Max in the end. More staggers very important now, because if Cheeseburger don't get more trades, Crazy Raccoon are going to be able to take a 5v4. Wu-Chan's respawn is much further away, and you can see Crazy Raccoon muscling forward. Dodo up on the high ground. He's trying to float over the top ropes. He gets the float. He's on top of Heesang. He misses the dash, but he connects with the next shuriken. Finds the kill. Nano blade out for Spint. He's slashing away. Tidal Blast onto Sungan. He's so low. Doesn't get the healing. He cannot survive. Oh, Guardian Wave from Faith pushes him back. Bowler onto Shu, and a kill. Insane bowler shot. Zessen now going forward. Dash onto the high ground. Quick reset as well. My God, a masterclass from Zessen right now. Next up, this guy's proud a year ago.
Flux now from Max to try and get it. Sleep is flung out there, but Wu-Chan's in all sorts of trouble. Defensive nade, but Max piles on top of that one to confirm the kill as well. Zessen is in the mix, but Max should be good for this too. 2 for Max on the snowball. Dodo is on point, and they're all at sea a little bit here, Cheeseburger. Sungan with 1 trade, but they need so much more. He has the Flux if he really feels like the 1v4, but he might be better spent saving this one for 3rd point, because they have to hold for over 4 minutes.
It's a very long hold here for Cheeseburger. Such a shame that they have what feels like a very solid 2nd point hold for so long, but then they don't even get a proper recontest out of it. The way that they lose once it starts to fall apart, there are no fundamentals of stemming the bleed. Rock on high ground from Sungan, though, already takes down Spint, or rather takes him off the high ground, but Sungan has fallen as well. So cart just keeps on rolling, and we're now in a position where 1 fight loss will be the end of Cheeseburger's run here.
Spam onto the high ground now as the Sigmas are going to battle that out as well. Tidal Blast available. Here it comes. Tidal Blast onto Spint now. Looking for the backline. Looking for the stun. Finds the Ana. 180 sleep is no good. Deflect onto that orb as well. When Spint comes back to the point, Dodo's going to die. And that's a 2-player advantage. Crazy Raccoon are looking to clinch it here. Cheeseburger, no choice but to fight. There's a Genji on the backline as well. Wave goes out. Spint doesn't get caught by that one. Faith is in all sorts of trouble. He will eventually go down.
What are they feeding these kids, man? Like, it's insane.
And Crazy Raccoon will close it out. Yeah, like just perfectly over the wave and just
everywhere. Like their movement is so insane. They have such insane like situational, like positional awareness. They never get lost. Cheeseburger, yummy. What an upset. Yeah, no, genuinely. Who could have seen this one coming? Just hoping for a 3rd upset for the day, and a couple hours of snoozing. movement is mad. I mean, they just move, man. Like they're insane. Climbing up high on the wall, that's just normal. That's just Genji. But like when they start moving quick, it's like, fuck. Who taught you that? Good night, handsome doggo. Is Crazy Raccoon better or worse with Spin instead of Lip? I think if they can protect DPS, I think they're better for like a lot of these matchups. Like Tracer Echo, like Tracer Genji. Like they're definitely better with this lineup. You know, like Heesang's the best Tracer on the team. Spin is perhaps a better Genji than Heesang. But the problem is like if you're like protecting for Genji, like if the enemy team can play Winston, like you're in real trouble, right? Like T1 3-0'd Crazy Raccoon by playing like Sombra and by playing Winston, right? And like Spin didn't have that much of a Reaper on him, and he didn't have a good Sombra on him, so it's like, you know, they look good in a vacuum, but I think that like Lip provides a level of flexibility and an ability to match a lot of the things that were causing issues for them that is very helpful.
Yeah, like the Sombra would have been the big difference in a lot of those situations, especially in that T1 series.
Is there any way to watch Weibo on mobile/TV? What you have to do is you have to get in touch with a Chinese person and have them stream it to YouTube for you. Live is usually the way that I go about it. Just get in touch with some of your contacts.
Oh, has Ricky Hatton died?
Who?
A boxer.
Oh. I'm 78% of the 8-hour reward stream for a couple more hours, please. Big Vinny G, don't you worry, mate. I will be streaming until the end of the games today, which should be good for your 78%. But even if I do not get to that 78%, I'll just raid Xavier and he's going to go all the way through to the end. And he has the drops too. So don't you worry. You're so fine, Big Vinny G. But if we could get an octopus in the chat for Big Vinny G, that would be much appreciated.
I was only 46 as well.
자, 오늘의 승리팀 크레이지 라쿤님이나 승리 축하드립니다.
Huh?
Ricky Hatton.
네, 자 오늘 또 BOTM 선수 외에
When marbles?
선수를
I'm in the mood at the
인터뷰하기
moment.
위해서
I love your
선수를
vids.
모셔왔는데요. 오늘 경기도 깔끔하게 3대0 한입 컷을
When he used to have fights in Nottingham, he always used to go to this kebab shop on Mansfield Road near where I lived. And the kebab shop bragged about it all the time, that they were his favourite kebab shop in the city.
맞습니다. 자, 맛있게 먹었다라고 너무
You're having a big dinner right now? That's nice, Jelly Macy. Thank you, homosexual. I was wondering where the other half of the squid was.
Real puzzler, huh?
바로 스코어에 간 크레이지 라쿤입니다. 오늘 경기 흐름 어땠을까요?
초반에
Squid 1, Squid 2, Squid 3, Squid 2, and Squid 4.
너무 좀 상대를 쉽게 생각해가지고 3포까지 뚫렸던 것 같은데 정신 차리고
One bite to go.
네, 그렇습니다.
One bite being a series that might not be a 3-0 in all honesty.
기혈이 궁금한데요. 경기
What's next? T1 Way?
T1 Way, yeah.
Way are in trouble.
일단은 저희가
You think so?
Yeah, I think Way are in trouble.
같을 때 이제
I thought Way have looked like better.
그러면 이제 상대는 어쩔 수 없이
Like as the season has progressed. Is that delusional?
픽을 노렸던 것 같아.
I'm not convinced. No.
그리고 이제 다음 경기는 T1과
How do I look at a team's results? Is there a way to do that?
If you go on the tournament page and then you click on the team, like, you know, when it's got the standings table, if you click on a team, it should bring up all their results on the right-hand side.
Okay.
So Way have currently 3-0'd Old Ocean, got 3-0'd by Crazy Raccoon, 3-0'd Cheeseburger, 3-0'd Mergaming, lost 3-0 to Falcons. It's like a real tier break team, isn't it? You know, like.
When did they get? Wait, they got 3-0'd by Falcons. Is that at the very beginning? Oh, no, that was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's of course because the brothers.
It was super close.
Yeah,
right? It was like.
Yeah, it was
two
the
of the
closest
maps were
3-0
like...
ever. Not that those exist. But yeah, I remember now.
So yeah, it just
okay,
feels
maybe
like
maybe we're gonna get pooed on actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like it not to be the case, but I think it's really hard to justify. Maybe I'm gonna get a drink.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I'm gonna sit here semi-conscious. Maybe a marble. Someone requested a marble.
Ooh. I'll leave you with some marble slop.
No, I think another quick play Doomfist game is what actually calls to me.
Oh, it's gonna be more coach slop. Sorry, guys.
Coach Slaw.
Educational, educational Doomfist quick
Educational.
play.
2J Starry wants 2J Starry wants ads. Possum's tired of the